Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are still working on our coastline here. We've got a pretty good one at this point, but we don't have anywhere near what we want. We want to finish off this up here. This here is a pretty high priority for us, getting this coastline done. Over here on the Iberian Peninsula, that would be great. Actually, this is no longer part of Al-Andalus. That's very convenient for us. Al-Andalus no longer has any coastline. This up here isn't either. We're going to have to make moves on that, and I think that's what we do basically right now. But I do also still want to push up rivers once we have all that coastline done. But we also need all of this out over here, so we've got a ways to go. And this down here too. Plenty of territory to conquer. No concerns about that. But I do want to come over here. Now, this should all be one duchy, correct? Yes. We can't hold these two, but that's fine. I think we declare this. Now, he only has like 10,000 troops. It's not too much. We're going to want to come up after this guy as well, with probably... Ooh, that duchy is awkward. I guess we'll have to do a county level. If I had known that, I should have checked that first. If I had known that this was going to be a county level war, I would have done this first to get that on cooldown. Okay. Let's check duchies over here. Yeah, that's a little awkward. This is a much better duchy for us here. So we'll probably end up doing something like that. But let's finish up this war first. We're going to go ahead and raise up our armies around here. We'll get our men-at-arms, our newly upgraded men-at-arms, which are still reinforcing a bit. And we will raise up a few levy troops. I'll raise up 10 to 15,000. They did bring in a holy order and an ally. How many was that in total? 17,000? Okay, we'll go for 20. I guess 25 works. Cool. So we'll start to head on in here. And we can see their army right there. Beautiful. 3 months on this siege. Now, if we were... Oh, we have mercs still. If we were to split off our force and go after them, we're going to take pretty heavy attrition doing that. That's maybe okay. So we do something like this, and then these guys come in. 2,000 in attrition? I don't know. I don't think that's great. Okay. We get a learning perk here. We will take Carefree. Sounds good to me. We're sticking with learning because I want to keep working our way through this as quickly as we can. We are at 26 learning here, which is quite good. Quite good indeed. So we're going to have trebuchets done in 15 years and hoardings done in 7. That's fine. Oh, look at this. They're walking up this way. If they do this, we can fight them up here without taking the attrition. I love it. Now, we don't actually want to fight them where they're at. Obviously. But we want to make our way up over here. Now, they're turning around. They don't like this position. This is going to be in mountains. So, do we have somebody who's good at that? That's going to be a maximal defense advantage for them. So no, we really don't. We can put in a, not that guy. We can put in a siege commander over here. Like this guy. That'll be fine. Okay. This is interesting. Just doing a little bit of mental math in my head right now. We'll arrive here in 10 days. We'll see if they are going to stop. They're locked in. Okay, so we're going to catch them separated here. That's beautiful. Never mind. We caught none of them. Okay. I'm going to put in our organizer here. This is maybe going to be a little bit problematic because he's only 16 commander advantage. But that will allow us to catch at least some of their troops here. There. And these guys have to run. Cool. So we didn't catch many of their troops there. But we did catch a few. Okay. They're going to catch us here. We'll see if we're able to retreat. Yeah, we can retreat here. So we do so. We'll see how far we retreat. Actually, we got there in time. We didn't retreat at all. So we're going to win this battle. That's perfect. I didn't actually expect to get there in time. But sure. Oh, these guys are retreating. But only to here. We're going to walk in and slow siege down this way. And then immediately turn our siege force around to take over this siege. We do get a new learning perk. And we'll take... neither of these are that good for us. I'd like to work down towards Scholar. So we'll grab Pedagogy since that's the only option there. And they're going to try to fight us here. Now, I definitely want to swap our commander. But I'm going to let them lock in. Okay. There we go. At least one of them is locked in here. This is in plains. So this guy would get +4. He'd be at 30. He is reckless. And this guy has a lot more prowess. I think we're better off with this guy. We're winning that, and our reinforcements arrive and definitely turn the tide. It was a little dicey at first, but we had a couple decent rolls there and ended up turning it early enough. So that's great. We're going to walk up over this direction. And these guys are eventually going to need to split up and resupply here. Supplies out this way are very awkward as it is. If we do this, I'm concerned that they turn around and attack us here before we can respawn. Okay. They're on the way in. They're filing in too. Our reinforcements arrive, and we got there in time. They were not well grouped up there. Cool. They could have taken that fight, I think. And then we'll stack wipe this. Who's that battle led by? Just a captain? Okay, sure. So that gets stack wiped. And from here, we're going to hit their capital. For sure. We're 95% war score. And I'm sure... actually, we don't have maximal battle war score. This is in plains, so we want to make sure that this is not our best leader for this. This guy's a better leader. Despite what it thinks here. They think that that's a better army commander? I don't know. We win this. The game is just wrong. The game is flat wrong on that one. They never had a chance. This will end the war too. Cool. So we'll enforce those demands. And this duchy was destroyed. So if we look at this, it was destroyed. So we're not allowed to hold these two counties. These need to be granted out to nobles of the Norse culture. All of these need to be granted out. But those two need to be granted first, and then we can grant them independence. We will gain stress from that because we're arrogant. That's okay. And then from here, we will grant to various locations. Cool. So those three are granted out, and we are above our vassal limit, so let's go ahead and make this duchy title if we can. Yeah, we can't. We have 4 of 5 required. Sure. Unfortunately, if we didn't have to grant those out, we would have been able to do that. But we did have to grant it out. As it is, down here is maybe a good option for us. Oh yeah, this is a very good option. So we're going to grant that over here. 3 vassals go with, and that puts us, what, 1 over? 1 over. Okay, and then we can do the same thing over here. So this duchy can be made. That's the kingdom title. We'll create this duchy and grant that over to this fine gentleman here. And that puts us exactly at our vassal limit. That's fine. No big deal there. So now we're going to come up over here. We need to get this war on cooldown. So we're going to do a county conquer here. He has like 5,000 troops. Nothing too major. There we go. So we'll raise up around 10k. Something along the lines of this should be absolutely fine. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to walk up over here. They're heading up this direction, which is intriguing. But we're going to, of course, leave behind a siege force here. Mangonels. And levies. We definitely have some low amounts of troops. These levies could use some regeneration. Look how low these are. That's definitely something that could happen. But we're going to head up over this way, see if we can fight their army. Now, this is going to be in mountains. They will be defending. This guy's our best option. We'll see how that ends up going. After those mercs disappear, things are going to get a little rougher for us here, but that's fine. Okay, we win that. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to then walk over to their capital from here. And, oh, I didn't get a leader in here. For some reason, I was thinking I had, but that was in the last war. Perfect. So we'll head on over. Okay, we'll get some learning lifestyle experience. They're walking out this direction. We'll see where they're going. They're coming around this way. We're going to have to cut them off. We don't want them to loop around and attack this force, which was their exact plan. So we're going to cut through this pass and not allow this to happen. No. Keep sieging. Thank you. That will get us kicking war score. Now we're going to head for their capital. We're at 50% war score right now. We can get more from battles. And as soon as we finish this battle up, we'll head up over this way. We just inherited a county. Oh, this is one we literally just handed out. That guy just instantly died. Very rude. Cool. So we're going to fight these guys here. Ish. Oh, actually, they retreated directly to where we were. Will we last long enough? No. They stack wiped our siege force. That was unfortunate that they retreated to our exact position. Very unfortunate indeed. We'll have to re-raise our siege force here. And we'll raise some men-at-arms for that as well. But we'll win this battle. No problem there. And they're retreating up this direction. We're going to start a slow siege here. Okay. I'm hoping that they come down over here. This is a far bigger threat to them. And that's exactly what they're doing. Perfect. They're just walking in. Beautiful. We don't need 30,000 troops here. We're going to divide that and disband half of them. And then we're going to divide it again and disband half of those. Cool. And then we're going to get these guys walking over this way. Just to reinforce this a bit. Oh! We captured somebody there, I think. Yeah, captured Crusader. Beautiful. So enforce those demands and disband our troops. We will grant this on out. So at this point, we are over our vassal limit. And we're also very much in a situation... Well, we can't make that. We're very much in a situation where we are not particularly happy with our levy count. We need to let our troops just generally regenerate. So that's something we'll do for a bit here. We could definitely make the Duchy of Athens. That's absolutely fine. But I think we're going to enter a bit of a chill period here. So that'll be fine. We need to let this regen up. Sure, showing the Duchess. Cool. Can we build anything else out over this way? The answer is absolutely we can. In a few of these locations, anyway. So we'll get that all upgraded. That is everything for now that wasn't constructing that can be. Cool. There's this ransom here, and we accept. That is completely fine. More ransom requests coming in. Honestly, we accept all of them. So yeah, we're just going to chill for a little bit here, and this is mostly going to be, like... How much are we going to chill here? That is a question. We've got that truce. I would like to get this truce ticking. We're not truce with the Byzantines either. We're very close to maxed out here on our men-at-arms. I think we go after this guy. He will be a little bit tougher of a war than the previous one. And yeah, we'll have to hand out Albunt here, but that's fine. I think we do it. It's not very chill. That's for sure. But I want to get these truces on cooldown. So how many troops is he going to have in total? Like 20k? That's interesting. He's walking in right here. He's embarking. This is in hills? This guy's good at desert. Not so much at hills. So I think this guy is the one to lead us here. We'll see how this goes. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll win that. And we do. Beautiful. So that's fantastic. We do have some royal court events here. And I don't care about these guys' relationship. It's fine. And we'll fix that problem. Cool. Ah, we can actually get ourselves another location here. We can pull this location back because our domain limit went up. Beautiful. There we go. This battle is still underway, but we are going to win it. We already knew that. So that's great. From here, we're definitely going to leave behind mangonels and a few levies. Like so. And this should get a siege commander, obviously. I would like to pull these guys back a bit. I don't want to go this far, but it is what it is. Because I want to let these guys not really resupply so much. I'm actually going to park them here. I want them to not really resupply so much as I want them to... this is too expensive. As I want them to reinforce. Now, these guys aren't going to reinforce on hostile territory, but these will. So that's good. And once we take this, these will start reinforcing it as well. And we'll be in a much better position here because we can move in and siege down this direction and have these guys move up. This is a... For some reason, I was thinking this is a castle. It's not a castle. That's going to be a little bit awkward for us. We'll just take this slowly. Why would they go here? This is a really bad choice. I don't understand. Okay. So this is just free. They're just abandoning the mainland to us. And they just die here. Like, there's nowhere for them to retreat to. They could retreat off of the island, I think. Yeah, they're trying to flee right now. But they're still abandoning their capital. No, don't do that. I want these guys to not Oh, they're already locked into it? No, they're not. They're coming over here. Cool. So we're pursuing these guys, and we win this. This is fine. Their reinforcements will show up, but they're far too late. They're not even going to try. Beautiful. We did lose our leader somewhere in there. And I want to come eliminate these guys. But what if they're retreating to just here? We're going to wait. They're not. Cool. So we get their capital here. That puts us at 64%. We're going to fall back over this way because I don't want to push further south here with them retreating that way. We stack wipe that, and we'll head into their capital. And now the question is, I'm going to walk over this way. Yeah, I thought they'd be coming this direction. That was pretty much their play, right? Was to loop around this way and try to hit our siege force. They can't fight our main force. So they're not just, they're not even going to try. Beautiful. We're going to stack in here. Our child died. Okay. We're going to move up over this way. These guys are embarking. Beautiful. Okay, they've decided to stop that. They have a lot of troops up here all of a sudden. They've got like 40,000 troops. He must have hired a lot of mercs. About 10,000 of mercs and holy orders. Plus he brought in his allies. Ah. Not that guy. That's his vassal. But it would be Al-Andalus. Got it. We're at 85% war score here. I think we don't bother to fight them. How much can we actually gain from fighting them? Not that much. I think we come down here and siege. He has detected the issue. Okay. So he's going to siege this back. Ticking war score is currently on his side. I'm just thinking about how I want to handle this right now. And I think the answer is this. I'm going to raise additional troops here. We're going to walk down over this way while we wait for reinforcements. He's going to siege back up here. This is okay. These reinforcements will arrive soon. We're just going to let everything raise up here. He's going to take that back. That's okay. We'll be able to take it back very quickly ourselves. Now, he's coming in to attack us here. He doesn't know about our reinforcements. But here they come. Boom. We're still losing this. Hilarious. Okay, we're going to retreat up over here in good order. We're not going to take very many casualties, and we're going to retreat to exactly the location we want to go. Not quite exactly, but that's fine. We have plenty of troops up here in theory. Okay, sure, show him in. We do have a dangerous faction as well. I'm not shocked by that with that big hit that we just took. Anglo-Saxon Catholic populace, huh? That's not very threatening. I'm not concerned about it. So we're going to group these guys together, and they're going to turn back around and come in over here. He's split up very awkwardly right now. Okay. So this siege will fall very quickly. There we go. We're going to walk down over this way. We will get the defensive here. I do want to put in this guy as our commander. Now, they're going to bring reinforcements in. We'll see how this goes. The game says we're going to lose this, and it's a possibility. There's a little bit of a dice roll going on here. I'm not going to lie about that. We'll see how this battle goes. We have the better leader. Our supplies are running low. And we will have the defensive here. And we arrived before a large amount of their troops did. So we actually do win this. Beautiful. It was close. But we do win it. Okay. So they're going to get pushed out of here. We are going to immediately split off our mangonels again. And get some levies off over this direction, sieging these down. They will die very quickly. And we are going to put in a siege commander here if we've got one. I did not see one available. Yeah. Okay, we just don't have one. Guess we'll put this guy in. Now, we're going to divide up here a little bit, and we're going to look to resupply while they're retreating. Hopefully they're retreating quite a long ways away, but we'll see. There we go. Now I'm going to bring these guys up over here. This one was recently occupied, so this will be a fairly fast siege. This one was not occupied, so it won't be anywhere near as quick. But we're replenishing here. Resupplying. And we'll get this siege done. Yeah, 40 days on that. Beautiful. This guy wants to do a board game. I'm going to decline for now. Okay, so they are appearing here. We're going to have to trickle in. We didn't have much warning about this, but they're going to trickle in as well. We're going to be in hills, and I want to make sure that... this guy's actually okay to lead that. I think that's fine. So we're going to trickle in our troops, and they're going to trickle in their troops, and we trickle in ours in time. So that's fine. They were not grouped up well enough to pull that off. We're going to have these guys directly head down to here. But this could easily win this war. Yeah, it will. It will win the war. Beautiful. So that war is over. That could have been cleaner, for sure. So we're not allowed to hold Albunt here. We're going to have to grant this guy independence. Everything else here is acceptable. So we will grant that to a noble of the Norse culture and that to a noble of the Norse culture. Fantastic. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue to work on our coasts. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Ken2In, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Raw Potato, Elmichi Nazi, Justin Everett, Emiliano Cambron, Martin Lawrence, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.